let's go with the video without wasting any time. So first of all, we need a solid there, a white solid. Okay, now just duplicate this solid and we change their color. Okay, now simply change their color into Control Shift Y. Okay, and just lighter grayish one. Okay, now simply we need a pen tool. Okay, and we simply mask it. Okay, like that. Okay, like that. Now we got this, so just place like simply like there. Okay, so here now simply like came here, and here's the mask option, then simply feather it bit like that. Okay, so it's dissolve bit. Okay, now simply like if I turn down the opacity, so it's gotta go like this. Okay, turn down it more. Okay, like almost 40. Okay, not enough. Okay, so we are done with this right now. So let's go with the other now. So first of all, here we need to go with this butterfly, and the other we need a flower. It's as simple. Now let's get together. Like you guys know really well, like if we have to change color, so which effect we need. Okay, simply we add a tritone effect there. Okay, like same in my previous classes. So if I add tritone effect there, you see it's shade it's back into totally brown. So I need a pinkish color like this one, so simply like that. Now copy this tritone effect and paste it on this one. Okay, I just duplicate their one layer and place it there. Just wait. Okay, now duplicate it here. Now simply scale it more like that. Okay, and for this one just scale it down and move this layer a bit. Now let's for the butterfly scale it down like that. Now we need to make a tag, so simply here butterfly. Okay, okay, now let's change the font. So for mine I use Humane font. Okay, Humane font, totally bold font. So just cursor at the middle, and I have to scale it around like 700. Okay, like that for now. Okay, now simply scale it with almost this. Okay, so now I think so like it's enough. Okay, so it's totally done right now. One more thing, I have to place this text above this layer. Okay, now to change their color, I simply add a gradient ramp there in this text. Okay, move their point at their corners. Okay, like at the midpoint, sorry. Now same like this is my first color. Okay, a pure. For the whiter one I didn't select whiter, but a bit darker one. Now after that simply I have to animate this text. If some of you guys like watch my previous lectures, so you know really well like how to do that. So simply I came here, and first of all I go with the opacity, turn down to 0, simply range selector. Okay, offset -100. Okay, at the start. Okay, after 1 second mark 100. Now an advanced option, for this one we go with the character and the ramp up. Now simple and the properties, position, and add one more on the properties and blur. Okay, now increase the blurriness like around about 25, I think so, like it's enough. And the position I go with simple 5 to 10. Okay, I show you why. Now it came like that. First of all, press F9, move it like there, almost at this point. F9 again, and ease it more. Okay, like that. Okay, now it's came like that. Okay, if you want to place it a bit more far, okay, then you can like there. Okay, after 2 second mark, now it's came like that. So now guys, simply what we need to do there. Okay, I just turn down the layer. Okay, like that. Okay, so I'm done with this text. Now simply here duplicate this text without wasting any time. Now here we have a text like chasing. Okay, the chasing butterfly. So simply I write a chasing there, and go with our previous text like which we have. Okay, roboto. So here is the roboto text, sorry, this one. Okay, I scale down it more, so I think so I go with 100 for now. Okay, perfect 100. I do this bit. Okay, just decrease their spacing. Okay, so here's the butterfly. Let's scale it down like almost this. Okay, we didn't need much bigger butterfly. So no, okay, almost 20. Okay, not enough. Okay, so 20 is the best for this one. So now both of text is like same like that. Okay, here have a look, here have a look. Okay, now for this chasing text, okay, simply just reduce their blur amount. Okay, it doesn't do anything, just reduce their blur amount little bit like that. Okay, so it came like that. Okay, so we have two texts totally ready. So now you guys see like we have this text there. So simply mask it and invert, and also we have on this one. So if we rotate it 180 degrees, so you guys see it really well. Now here I also select this one and invert the mask. So okay, got it. Now we have a two text totally ready. Now it's time to make this lower shadow like this one which you see there on a butterfly. So simply let me show you. Okay, let's make this shadow. Okay, this one. So here's the butterfly. Simply control D, delete a tritone effect, and simply like we need a tint effect there. Okay, or fill effect. If I fill a black color in this, okay, here's a darker color. Now I need a CC radial blur here, radial fast blur. I add there. Now you see this point is for the CC radial blur. If I increase their amount, so you see it came like that. Now I want it like this. Okay, like it's their shadow like that. So simply I have an option for that. If I add a grow bounds effect there, when I add grow bounds effect there, okay, for now then nothing's happened. But if I increase this, okay, let me show you clearly. Like if I increase their amount, okay, now if I increase this on a lower scale, okay, remember one more thing, just put it on a top. Okay, now it's work. Okay, like that. Okay, so it's simply like that. Okay, so here I just reduce this amount. Okay, like this amount. So it's done, guys. Simply remember parent this link there. Okay, I here write butterfly shadow. Okay, and this is butterfly. Okay, remember. Okay, so now we have two things ready now easily. Now scale it a bit more like that. Now simply what we need to do, just make this text there. Okay, after the whole text came after 2 to 3 second mark. So what we need to do, like simply copy paste this chasing text. Okay, but remember we just changed one setting there. Let me show you. Okay, here we got this text. Okay, here have a look. I just turned this one. Okay, like here I select a character on a settings, but here I select a lines. Now let me also clear you this. Okay, so you guys feel much easy if you go with this one. Okay, okay, let me check like where this one. Okay, an advanced property. Okay, here you see based on lines, not on the characters, or even not on a words. So simply here after that, like after at the 4 second mark, like I want to change this. So here let's get with the animations. So first animate these twos. Okay, so first of all I change their positions, like position and the rotation. So remember this is the final position. Okay, I want like at 1 minute like 1 second 15 frames it's totally back into its original position. Now at start, like I want like this one is it there. Okay, like out from frame, and also for this one. Okay, now I just select both of these and I play with the rotation bit. I want like it's rotate almost at this point. Okay, even like when I just like it's when it's coming on the next frame. Okay, so simply I changes and make it like that. Okay, like simply one rotation, one complete rotation. Okay, etc. So I press U for both of that and press F9, and on a keyframe section, first of all select this one and ease it more, and then select this one and ease it like okay. I don't think so like we have to ease it that once. Now it came like that. Okay, now you see here, you see, let me show you. Now it came like that, but I want like they are a bit scaled already. So okay, let me select all of these again. So I select this edge and move it like that. Okay, and then bounce it more like that. Okay, done. Okay, for now it's done. Okay, now simply came here. Okay, now let's move with our second step. Okay, also change this butterfly ones. So simply if I this is its original position, remember. So at 2-second mark, it's back into original position, and here it's scale like that, and same I need a rotation there. So I just adjust a keyframes here like that. Okay, now if I press U, then I also see the other one. So remember, for the rotation I want to start rotation from this point, and it's rotate like that. Okay, like simply when it rotates, it's also rotate. Okay, like that. Perfect. Also move it like there. Just zoom in bit and rotate it more. Okay, here it's totally done. Okay, remember. So I just, because I wasn't change the position. Okay, I just place this text here. Now I have to just scale it bit more. Okay, now let me see like where it's scaling. Okay, here it's scaling. So I want like I go with this one. Okay, and now let's play with the rotation. Okay, this is the final rotation. Okay, perfect guys, perfect. Now just play with the play with these keyframes. Okay, to add bit more smoothness. Okay, perfect. So guys, now we are done with this. Okay, have a look. Now simply last we need a null, parent this with a null. Okay, first of all I change the color of the null. Okay, so I go with the yellow because it's much more visible. I just place here null. Now okay, here because they are the upper are all of the solids, just parent this with the null for now. Okay, here I just get all of the layers. Okay, just get all of the layers. Now simply parent. Okay, let me delete this one. Now simply parent all of the layers like these text ones, all of these like. Okay, simply but okay, here you see guys, we left one thing which I told you before. Remember, like we have to parent this butterfly shadow with this. Okay, now it's perfect. Okay, like that. Okay guys, perfect. Now they are already parented with this null. Okay, so at this mark I want to change the position. So simply came on a position panel here, and here like I want to totally change its position. Move it move it like move it on this way. Sorry guys. Okay, now it's work. Like now move it on this way. remember this one, like we like totally lost this is like almost there, guys. Okay, here. Now move this keyframe bit closer, press F9 and just to ease it, okay, like that. Now here we have a new scene started, okay, like simply this one, okay. On the project panel, simply here is the, okay, here is it. So remember we already make a tritone effect there for these ones, okay. So simply come here and paste this tritone there, okay, because this scene started from this point, so I want like here from this keyframe I have these ones. First of all, like we got the flower, so I scale it almost okay, but okay, done. We didn't scale it enough, it's already done. So simply where the text like these one, okay, simply copy this text and paste it on a top layer, okay, like that. This text is here, so I just place this text here almost. Now simply change it to the O on simply make this space, okay, ER, oh sorry, RS flowers, okay, like that. Now simply just move it like at the midpoint, okay. So I need another text, okay, just simply duplicate this and WE, okay, move it there, okay, at this point. Or just like if you want perfection, just play with their position like that, so you got a perfect. Now I have another font which I want to use it, okay, called Butterbeans, okay. So here I have a Butterbeans font which I want to use. Simply just guys scale it almost like 500 like that, simply. And here is my this font, okay, and I just place the cursor at their mid, okay. So let's get together. Now we need a clouds and we need these shapes. So for the clouds we have a clouds there, okay, like this PNG. Remember we already copy paste this tritone effect on this one, so simply if I paste this effect there, okay, and if I move this layer option there, so we got this. But at this point I want to scale it down like that, okay. So remember it's there, okay. I want to be it there, like almost. Let me show you why. When I just like keyframe this, when it's moved on another position, so I want like it's in a half, okay? It's in the mid of this point, okay. I hope so, like you got my point, like what I want to say there. So now I simply need a shape, okay. Let me show you like how to make this. Is a star. Remember uncheck layer. Now just make a star like that. Here you see that we have a polystar option, and let me show you a polystar path. We have a 5 star there. If you want to increase, so you just got much there, okay. Play with their inner roundness like that, okay. Now their outer roundness, okay. Now their inner radius, sorry, this one, and now inner radius, reduce the inner radius like that. So simply guys, literally here you got that point, okay. Now outer radius, okay, almost here we got this, okay. Now this is our text, okay. Now if I copy their radial ramp and paste it on this one, so have a look guys, like what we got, okay. I just place it there, okay, nothing else. Now simply Ctrl Shift D and cut the layer. Now I have this layer for this one, okay. Simply now it's time to animate this one, okay. Now I want like this is my flower, like where is, okay, here is a flower. Now I also want to make a shadow like that for this one. So let me show you like how to do this. First of all, we delete the tritone effect. Simply for the butterfly shadow, like the effect we use for this one, same like we use the effect for this one. So finally we got our shadow back. So like if you guys want to change anything, so then you can, okay, but I think so like this is much more perfect now. Okay, just these tweaks left. Okay, and here if I just parent this with this one and move it like there, so yeah, for sure we got our tags. Okay, so it's time to animate, guys. I want to play with this scaling and the rotation. So here I came and just position and rotation. Okay, sorry, no position, scaling, rotation. So remember I just start from this point. Okay, like this point, remember this is the final one, so it's animate almost like at this, from like at that point. Okay, now just rotate. Okay, sorry, need a position keyframe, move it down like that. Okay, also now here I need a scaling keyframe. Okay, remember I just reduced the scale up to 80, not enough. Okay, now it's came like that on other ones. Okay, if I F9 this, now play with this one. Okay, let me show you. Yes guys, yeah, for sure we got this. Perfect guys, perfect. Now let me show you like what we have to do right now. Simply like parent some of the things with this one. So parent this and these upper layers, like 4 of ones with the null. So now we got our final position. Have a look. Now have a look like that. Simply what's the thing left on this one? Like simply a rotation, guys. Remember, like here I want to rotate it at this point. Okay, and here I just turn into almost this. Okay. Okay, let me show you what's happened there. Okay, just place it in the middle. Okay, this is the midpoint. Again I just changed a few more things. Okay, this is the midpoint. Okay, now what we need to do, simply just rotate this one. Okay, rotate this one. So simply how we go with that, their cursor at their midpoint. Okay, I don't know like what happened with this. Okay, let me check. Okay, here's the midpoint, guys. But I don't know why this isn't perfect, like don't perfectly at the middle, so I have to play a bit with this anchor point. Okay, their anchor point just at the middle. Okay, now it's perfect. Now play with rotation, not for all of ones, just for this. I want to rotate like I have. That's too much. Okay, here simply reduce it more to 180 almost, guys. I think so like this is much more perfect like that. Okay, so simply select this. Okay, and give it a bit more movement. Okay, like that. Okay, I left all of these, just remaining it simple. Okay, now have a look. We got our this animation. Now simply just we need this text to place there. This is same text, just copy paste the previous one and just paste your text there. So let me show you. Okay, so we are done with the text right now. Okay, have a look. Now it's came like that here. So I want to rotate this one till like it's gone. Okay, like that. Now at this point, like at this mark, I want to like make a new animation there, just after like on a 4-second mark, like you see here. But I just do it after 7 seconds. Just change the position, guys, here. Okay, now it's perfect. Because they are already parented with the null, so what we need to do there, just cut all of these layer at this point. Okay, like this. Select all of that and just do it like that. Okay, now we have a last animation left, this timer ones. This is much easy, guys, literally much easy. If I let me show you. Here's the position. First of all, copy paste. Okay, at the 8-second mark, move it up. Okay, move it up. I have a screen problem there, so I'm a bit like sorry. I have just excuse for you guys. Again, nothing else, just excuse for you guys. Now guys, simply like this thing left, let me show you like how to do. Simply we need like the previous text. Okay, first of all I show you like where is my this one. Okay, like the timer. So here's the timer. I want to scale it a bit more. Okay, and just to rotate it like that. Okay, as same like the previous ones. Okay, I think so like 100 scale is already enough for this one. I want to start this at this mark, like this layer, and end it there. Okay, remember. So what if I place this up? Okay, so now same like what we need to do there, like the copy previous like copy previous effect, like the glow bounce AC radial ones, and paste it there. So we got this. Okay, we got these ones. Just here what we need to do, just to reduce this bit. Okay, like that. Now we got this one. Remember to just parent this layer with this one. Now okay guys, we are done with this. So now we are going with our text. So simply here is our text, like butterfly ones. Okay, just copy this text. Okay, and place it there. So just move this text there. Okay, at this point easily. Okay, and place it middle. Now I just wrote a time. Okay, now simply scale it more. Okay, scale it more. Now simply cursor at the midpoint and just place it like below that. Okay, now we have to scale it down bit, almost 90. Yes, okay, 90 is perfect. Now here we need text. Okay, which we place there, and just copy paste these text. Okay, so let me show you like how to do this. This is the same text which we do before. Here you just see like it's writing light like that, like the previous one which we have there. Okay, the chasing one. So what if we copy this chasing text? Okay, and placed it there, and remember just to move this like that, and just type here. Okay, there is no. Okay, I go with this text. I didn't go with this text. If you want to change, so you can. Okay, just use your own text. Here I go with this one. Okay, sans serif regular. Okay, like any text. So here I change the text. Okay, to this one. I don't know like which text is this. Okay, sticker. So simply go with this like that, and the left. Okay, we have one more text, left one. Just duplicate this layer and paste it there, and make it like that, left. Okay, simple, and just paste it there. Okay, same. Now we have these two text left, and I also show you like how we make this, like this one. Okay, for this one we simply need a shape, okay, like a circular shape. So when I came there, and where is the circular shape there, like this one, and just make it shape like that. Now simply disable their fill, enable their strokes. Okay, here we want to play with the strokes, make it like that. Okay, I think so, like this is enough. Not I want to change my, like, change it to my theme color, like this one. Okay, a bit more down, like this one. Okay, press V, Alt, like that, and here. Now simply on the ellipse option, on a stroke one, I want to add their dashes. Okay, now what we need to do, guys, just reduce our dashes there. Okay, like that. Okay, simply like that. Okay, now reduce the stroke bit like that. So we are totally done. Okay, now what we need to do now, like, let me show you how we animate this. Okay, cursor at their midpoint, remember, just to scale it bit more, like almost 110. Okay, now it's done. Simply decrease their opacity like that. Okay, I think so this is enough. Okay, okay, so we start rotation there. This is a starting rotation. Like at this point I want, like, it's rotated, so I want to make it like that. Okay guys, so have a look, it's already rotated like that. Okay, so here simply press F9. But okay, no, we didn't go with the smoothness there. Okay, so it's done now. Simply just to add a few text there. Okay, and like, let me show you which text I talk about here, guys. Just place it there. Okay, and I just check the stroke once, just to add a bit more there. Where is the their dashes? Okay, like this. Okay, like this. So here, just simply, guys, now I just make these texts, okay, like which I make for the previous one, like this one. Just duplicate this text. Okay, okay, just to show you guys, and just place it there, like where I need. And now just copy my text which I make. So let me show you. So here, guys, at last we are done with this animation. Okay, have a look. Now this, and last we have this one. Now simply what I need to do, okay, here, parent this. Simply if you parent this with this text, okay, have a look. So it came from down. And also if I have this one, I simply parent this with this text. Okay, you see, now it came from down. Okay, like from downward position. So have a look. So we done this, guys. So thank you so much for watching. So see you soon on our next video.